Hello, and welcome back to another part of a variant playthrough. And of course, I seem to get stuck in this location, like I can't stay here. It sort of creates my point, like it spawns me in here, but then it's probably reserved for Vulgrim, at least in this place. So I can't even step there, and it moves me slightly to the side, and then I kinda stuck still because of a collision model. Vulgrim is invisible, but yeah, it appears that he is actually staying there at all times. And this is a fancy effect. But anyway, so I did couple things. First of all, in between streams, I went and with a guide from internet, I've found all of human survivors, because I was able to get like maybe 13 or like 14 of them, and I really wanted to get all of them for an achievement, so even with a guide it was kinda hard. So I decided not to record it, and now I'll just get my ass here for a dialogue and the final upgrade, because the third level upgrade gives you 30% more health. As you can see now, instead of having like 560 something health, I think I have 747, because I get 33 health, 30%. And well, let's get for the other ones.
A rousing delivery. So many humans.
Many sins have fallen at their hands.
Sure indeed, maybe you're right.
Fury. I'm not normally the speechless type, but thank you for the humans you sent in. I'm in your debt. Even I have my limits, but I think I can make one last tweak to your little trinket. You've shown you know how to use your strength wisely.
Rider's Mercy upgrade. That's nice. It's actually pretty nice. So, let's see, what is Rider's Mercy? Here for all 4 upgrades for it. Extra Lurchers, extra Wrath reward, 30% health, and now also 10% to physical and arcane damage that I'm dealing. So that is pretty nice, and I have 39,000 of my soul count, so that's not terrible either. Now I have 7 angelic artifacts. This is interesting. I can upgrade at least some things with it, and essences for top tiers, right? Peace chunks, yeah. Let me see.
What do you need?
Another upgrade process.
Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we?
Now, what do I like? Let's see. This form is kinda great, right? So what does it use? Yeah, this one, that's +5. All the new stuff is either +9 or +5. And this is maximized. Barbs is a basic thing, which is I'm probably not gonna invest in. I can run it for another 1 upgrade, right? For 60 seconds, up to 50%. And damage on critical hit. Yeah, this is freaking great.
Some of my best work.
I need 3 more artifacts. I'm not sure if I can get them at this point.
Well met, Fury. Aiming to lay down a mighty hurt, are we? Some of my best work. Oh, what beautiful havoc you'll wreak with that.
Okay, that is a lot better. I even upgraded this one. Which is not terrible, right? This is 9. Here we can't do anything because we need chunks, and you can't buy chunks, you have to find them. Now I found little bits, but as you can see, I've used it for this. So yeah, it's not bad. Well, 9 is not bad too, so yeah, it's all pretty good. At least the stuff I use, and we can actually get another level of this, I think. Yeah, here we have pieces. It's 4k for one piece, so 8k, I guess I could get it to 7. Then it gets a lot more expensive actually, so I don't want to waste all 28k souls. Well, not waste, but spend mostly. And we have one more attribute points here. Well, this is fine. I'm not gonna do much of a difference by just levels here, but better basic damage is nice. And then let's see.
Greetings. This will be fun for both of us.
22. Okay. So it's either level or weapon upgrade. I don't think extra few percent of that they matter that much, right? Well, I guess I could just leave it like this and call it a day and move to the Crucible. Because it should be already much better, right? Theoretically. I have used up all of my crystals. Right. Yeah, I think I'll get one level.
What would you ask of this? This will be fun for both of us. As you wish.
Now, how about magic? Magic is actually pretty nice, right? So I'm gonna make my stuff a bit more balanced. Because I can't pull it off sometimes, and sometimes it's pretty freaking useful. Yeah. So,
What would you ask of this? Please.
I will ask not for regress or anything like this. I will ask for the Crucible. Here we go. Here comes the Crucible. Obviously, here's our pad, and let's see. There's not too much stuff, too many things to look at. And this looks familiar, right? Except it's more broken. I think we had more bits and pieces of this arena before, and I don't like how the centering works or locking of the camera, because it's not really looking too much, or not enough in my opinion. But yeah, I'll try not to suck completely.
Fury, I see you received my invitation.
What is this place?
Welcome to the Crucible. I named it myself. Here, every warrior gets what they deserve. To the victors, the spoils, and to the weak, an early grave. The more enemies you slay, the farther into the Crucible you may pass. Should you meet an untimely end, your journey will come to a close. All you had earned will be lost, and you will begin the challenge anew. That is, unless you take advantage of progress points activated along the way. But be warned, Horseman. Using a progress point will keep you from fully completing the challenge, assuring your absence from the pantheon of greatness. If you accept the offering, your journey into the Crucible ends. But if you decline, you stay the course with the promise of an even greater reward.
Yeah, sure, some math right here. So you have to avoid damage, and if you know me, my evading skills suck. everything, pretty much, that they can reach for. So that's not gonna happen. Yeah, sure.
Proceed.
Undying shards. Okay, reduced by 50. Changing difficulty reset to 0. Consumable use other than Nephilim's Respite during a wave will decrease score by 125. Yeah.
A brave warrior, ready to accept the challenge. Proceed!
Okay. Not gonna talk too much during this. Oh. Yeah, stuck in between these motherfuckers. Yeah, poorly timed. Or not timed, actually.
So, who are you exactly?
Why, I am Tardon, champion of the Gilded Wilds, triumphant herald of the Shining Citadel. Surely you've heard of my legend?
Sadly, no. Not even a whisper.
Well, the Horsemen have long been absent from the world. It's to be expected. What matters is that I am the respected overseer of the Crucible, which has tested the mettle of countless warriors throughout history. None have bested it, save myself.
We shall see how long that remains true.
I look forward to it. Each triumph brings you closer to the pinnacle. Will you stop here, content in the spoils of your victories so far? Or will you forego these meager earnings and instead carry onward for a chance at even greater riches? The greater choice for the greatest warrior.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Come. Hey. Thanks. No. Just kill your ass. Now we just gotta stand for a minute and regain health for free. Then just wave 10, and if I'm not wrong, there's like 100 waves split into 4 sections if there is the same process of the previous Crucible which we first met in Darksiders II. Well, let's go.
Each triumph brings you closer to the pinnacle. Will you stop here, content in the spoils of your victories so far? Or will you forego these meager earnings and instead carry onward for a chance at even greater riches? The greater choice for the greatest warrior.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Good luck. Okay, that was a lot tougher, especially the last guy. Now, good to have all those regions, especially for Wrath. Also, the 16th stage wave should not be straight away too bad, so maybe it will be enough. Just like playing it. And I'm planning, if my calculations are correct, to stop near wave 25. Because I'm not gonna beat all Crucible in one go, obviously, and even half of it. I'll probably die at like wave 48 and yeah, lose all the score. So instead of that, I'll just end it near the first real checkpoint, and then I'll start from this position for the second chapter of it.
Each triumph brings you closer to the pinnacle. Will you stop here, content in the spoils of your victory so far? Or will you forego these meager earnings and instead carry onward for a chance at even greater riches? The greater choice for the greatest warrior.
Okay. Punk. Punk you all. Okay, the second one. Okay. Another 5 waves to go. this is exactly the place where I surely need those 200 extra XP from Rider's Mercy upgrade.
Each triumph brings you closer to the pinnacle. Will you stop here, content in the spoils of your victories so far? Or will you forego these meager earnings and instead carry onward for a chance at even greater riches?
Yeah, I'll try.
Give 'em what for!
Okay. Oh. Crap. It's kinda tricky. Yeah. Oh. Can't see these freaking targets while I try to avoid them all. Crap. 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 You die and I get an achievement. Impressive. Indeed. And I almost dead. Oh yeah. I get this top score, and yeah, I get my reward.
Will you stop here, or will you forge on?
Wait a minute.
Yes, Horseman. What is on your mind?
It's just that I swear I've heard of this Crucible before, but not of you. Perhaps there is another.
Rest assured, Horseman. This is the only true Crucible you will ever encounter. Any others are a farce, likely overseen by a foolish, incompetent, insufferable good-for-nothing.
I'm sensing a story here.
Not at all. As I said, this is the only Crucible of note. Just this one. No others. Zero.
Right.
The Crucible is not without reward, Horseman. As you progress, you will receive tokens, which you may exchange with me for exceptional goods. Or you can continue to wager them on future attempts, ensuring a sizable payout. Should you survive, of course. Take a look, Horseman. I may have something that interests you.
These tokens, I don't have any. So, Wave 25 gives me fragments, 50 pieces, and 75 chunks. I don't think we'll reach 75. Angelic artifacts. Yeah, let's leave and let's see. Can I start from this segment now, or do you have in this iteration start from the very beginning? Because that's an interesting question. It is better to ask it now than to get to the very late stage and then fail, and here you go, you wasted so much time.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Okay. So I have my token.
Care to give it another try? Take a look, Horseman.
I have 7
Have
tokens.
something that interests you.
And Angelic Artifact is 8. Not gonna waste it for this. I'm gonna waste my souls for this. Yeah. Now let's see if we can do something about that. Start from the stage. Oh yes, it's exactly as I was thinking. It's stage 2, 3 and 4. Well, let's try to get my ass through stage 2.